If an employee is forced to retire due to injuries caused by an intentional act of a coworker, is that employee entitled to accidental retirement disability benefits? To find out, you have to read Rawlins versus Teachers Retirement System, but it's 6 pages. Don't have time for that? I've got you covered. This is TLDR, Too Long Didn't Read, where I cover New York Court of Appeals cases and I try to do it in 5 minutes or less. This is the episode on the case of Rawlins versus Teachers Retirement System. The citation for this case is 2024 New York Slip Opinion 02840, published by the New York Court of Appeals on May 23rd of 2024. The issue in this case is whether an intentional act of harassment by a third party that results in injuries to a coworker can be the basis for accidental retirement disability benefits. To understand and appreciate this case, I think the background that's helpful to know is that there's 2 different kinds of retirement benefits. There's ordinary disability retirement benefits, and there's accidental disability retirement benefits. And they're different. There's a different basis, and there's different amounts that you recover if you receive those benefits. So ordinary disability retirement benefits are awarded if the person is unable to perform their duties because of a permanent physical or mental incapacity. And if that's the case, the person has to retire because of that disability, then they get essentially 1/3 of the final average salary or something else. But let's just stick with that. 1/3 of the final average salary. That's ordinary disability retirement benefits. But if it's accidental disability benefits, that's awarded if the person is unable to perform duties for the same thing because of permanent physical or mental incapacity. And the added part is that the disability is the natural and proximate result of an accident sustained in the performance of duties, not caused by their own willful negligence. So if it's an accident, which is not defined in the statute, if it's an accident, instead of it being 1/3 of the final average salary, it's 50% of the final average salary. So it's a much greater award. Now, what's an accident? An accident has been determined by case law to mean something sudden, a sudden, fortuitous, unexpected mischance, something that happened unexpected and unrelated to the work duties of the, not a natural risk of that work duty. Okay, so what are the facts in this case? The facts are Michelle Rawlins is the plaintiff in this case, was the school principal in Brooklyn. And the school cook, at the school where Ms. Rawlins was the principal, started taking erratic actions toward her a couple of different times over a 3-month period. Eventually, she was able to transfer the cook away to another school, but the cook returned in April of 2019 to the cafeteria trying to speak to Rawlins and arguing with the school safety agent and saying, "She has my wallet and my belt." Rawlins felt threatened by this interaction and unsafe and felt like the cook was stalking her and felt like there was some sexual overtones to what the cook was saying. So she fled from the school and never returned. She then filed for accidental disability benefits, saying that she'd been permanently psychologically disabled by the cook's threatening behavior. And she submitted proof to the medical board for the retirement system from her treating physicians, including a psychiatrist who diagnosed her with post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the 2019 threatening incident, according to her. The medical board of the Teachers Retirement System of the City of New York denied her application for accidental disability retirement benefits and instead gave her ordinary disability retirement benefits, saying that the purposeful conduct of the coworkers, which gave rise to the disability injury, is not an accident within the meaning of that pension statute. It found that she was disabled from employment, so it found that she was disabled, that found the injury existed due to her psychological illness, and awarded her the less generous benefits of ordinary disability retirement benefits. So at that point, the procedural history here is she appealed to the appellate division, saying that the decision by the medical board was arbitrary and capricious. It was ill-formed, and that the injuries caused by an intentional act of a third party are accidental under the disability benefit statute. The appellate division affirmed what the medical board had done, saying the TRS, the Teachers Retirement System medical board, had a rational basis for its determination, and she then appeals that decision to the Court of Appeals. And here, the Court of Appeals addresses what she's trying to claim, which is that an injury by a third party intentionally is not automatically barred from accidental disability benefits, and in fact should be allowed. So they say the holding here is that substantial evidence supported what the board did here, Okay. The Court of Appeals does not adopt, they refuse to adopt a rule that purposeful conduct can never be the basis for an award of accidental disability benefits. They're not saying that if it's intentional, it can't be accidental, but they are saying that in this case, the question still is, was it from a sudden, unexpected, was the injury causing event sudden, unexpected, and outside the risks inherent in the work performed? And here, applying that general standard here, the record supports the board's determination that it was not sudden, fortuitous, and outside the risks of the work because she's a school principal and her job is security and securing the school. This was the latest in a months-long series of incidents, so it couldn't have been sudden. So they're not accepting the rule that third-party conduct is accidental, but they're saying that in this case, it was not. This was not accidental because it was a long series and the latest in a long series of incidents. And that's the case of Rawlins versus Teachers Retirement System. Have a good day. If you like what you just saw and want to see more just like it, please hit like or subscribe to let me know.